What's going on, everybody? RocketRob99 again for a live stream tonight of Red Dead Redemption 2. Let me give you some impressions and some helpful hints, perhaps. This was by request. I'm going to pretty much try and avoid any type of spoilers or story modes and just give you guys my perspective on the game so far. Um, I don't know. I got about maybe 6, 8 hours in and having a ball with it. Both my sons picked it up as well, and it's pretty fun to see how people play differently, and the game offers so much flexibility. You really can play it any way you like. Um, some of the things we're doing as a community, if you're playing the game, feel free to post your version of Arthur Morgan. We'd like to see, how you customize your character, and if you'd like, you can also show us a picture of your horse if you've customized it. If not, a horse is a horse, of course. So, but if you've customized it and you want to show it off, feel free to do so. So in addition, I just wanted to now listen. I am not here anybody like a YouTuber trying to give out tips on where to find this, where to find that, or how to help you play the game. I'm just going to give you some things that I found out that have helped make the game more enjoyable for me. So when I left the game
Stream
last,
element spot running elements S.
when I left the game last, I was just standing around in the camp, and I wound up shutting off my system. So if you don't like go into a sleep position or something, you'll automatically go into a rest mode, and you'll come back and find your character slumped over somewhere. This is my Arthur Morgan. I changed him since my picture that I posted on Facebook. So here's what he looks like now. No, unfortunately, I got a save alert. And since I got an alert there because I had my last save was a manual save. So as I got into the game and went to go into an auto save, and it was letting me know that I was about to overwrite my manual save. So there's tip number one. So as I was saying, back to my character, you guys can go ahead and post yours. We'll see how people set up their rig, and it's an interesting little thing, and it's pretty easy to do in the game. You have in your oh, sorry, hit the wrong button. If you go into your satchel, you'll find that you have your camera in there, and you can go ahead and take pictures with your camera, and you can also do that as a self-portrait. For those that saw my picture I posted, it wasn't really anything special. It was just a point on the other side of this camp over on the rock there, and I just jumped up on the rock and snapped the picture. So, in addition to the stuff that you see around in the game, I'm sure some of you have seen it. This is my map, hitting tip number 2. Instead of hitting to get to your overall map, hitting options, then hitting X, and then waiting for the map to open, if you press and hold option, it goes straight to the map. So that's another tip. So one of the things you're going to see me do today, right now, is I got a lot of bounties, and I'm a wanted man. Pretty much, as you can see, these red borders show the areas where you're wanted. Now, this is only the part of the map that I have unlocked. The map is enormous. It goes on forever and ever here. So I'm not going to bother showing you that, but it does. So as you can see, these red marks here pretty much show I am a wanted man. And it really happened by accident. I decided I was going to play the game in third person as an honorable guy, just as I did in Red Dead 1. In Red Dead 1, I played through the game 3 times. I played the first time, totally honorable. I did everything right. The second game, I went partial outlaw. By the third time through, I was an evil bastard. So in this game, I was like, all right, I'm going to play, the third person view, and just being an honorable guy and generally not try to get in too much trouble. But the character in the story, you're in a gang of thieves. So I mean, there's only how honorable can you really be? So, however, due to things in the story, I wound up getting chased by a posse, and they almost had me dead, and I turned and fought and killed them all, and hence I have a bounty of about $300. Um, but that's a lot of money here. If you look in the upper right hand corner, you see that's how much money I have in my bank, which is $413, and that's everything I've earned since playing the game. And I mean, I could sell some more items and make a little bit more money, and but I haven't done any heists yet or anything like that. So let's go on to tip number three, and that has to do with riding horses. And this is an enormously helpful tip for anybody that you want to travel any kind of long distance. So I had gone on to try and kill a legendary grizzly bear and found out this is one of those things they just don't tell you about it. I had killed the bear, I had recovered his skin, and without knowing, I was in the area. It was past dark, and I was all right. I'm just gonna try setting up the campfire. When I set up the campfire, I lost the skin. You also, for completing that particular mission, got a sniper rifle, and I don't have that either. So at some point, I'm gonna have to redo that mission. And what I'm gonna do is, as we play here for a little bit, I'm gonna head towards that area. That was up in this particular area. It's really not too hard to figure that out. Grizzlies East, um, as far as where we're gonna go. But this is the particular map. This is the main town I have right now, and then there are some cursory secondary towns. So I'm gonna head over to this location. All right. Now what I did was I set, a basically a GPS point, waypoint, and now I can travel to that. Now once I've done that, now I'm on my horse, and now I'm gonna start to ride. If you press and hold the left side of the touchpad, you go you will go into a cinematic view, which I just screwed up there. So you get your horse up to a good speed, you're on the trail, and then you press and hold the button, and now you go into cinematic view. This is basically auto drive. My horse will run to that waypoint setup automatically. You could literally put your controller down and walk away, and he will run. Of course, assuming you don't run into an animal, an NPC, non-playing character in the world, or I don't know, some other crazy stuff that only happens in Rockstar games. But generally, I thought this was an enormous tip for me because whenever if you don't have fast travel unlocked, and that's something I'm going to talk about a little bit later, uh, it can be tedious traveling some distance if you want to accomplish a mission or go hunting for a specific type of animal or do some particular activity that's pretty far away. So, as you can hear, my horse now he's sounding pretty winded there because we were running at a good speed. Um, but generally, also the cool part about it, see, guy ran in front of me, but my horse goes right back into the thing. Oh, it looks cool, actually. I only found this out like day before yesterday, I think. So I've only used it a few times because I really kind of stick in the area I'm working in. But here's targets of opportunity as I'm going by here. That's a nice buck. I could have gone hunting and went for his skin. Um, but this feature works pretty well, and as far as one of the tips that you may get from me tonight, this will probably be the most useful next to holding the options button. Let's come out of that now. I made it to the railroad tracks, which was really ultimately my destination. As you saw on the map, that was where I had set as my waypoint, and it turned out it went off pretty fast. It still stays in the cinematic camera until you pull it out, and then you're back to normal game mode. So that was a pretty long ride, and I haven't loved my horse since last night, so I'm going to give him some love now and try and build my relationship with him. I'm going to start off, I'm going to give him a pat. Hey,
You
buddy.
okay, boy?
Then I'm going to brush him. And because I'm trying to build his relationship and trust with me, I'm going to give him a special dinner. If I could ever figure out how to do it right. So as you see there on the right side, the little plus sign comes to show that the horse liked that. However, if you want to check your status, in case you didn't know this, go to player, go to your horse, and over here we'll give you an outline of his current state. He's level 3 in bonding of 4, so I got to get him up one more level. And every time, if you look there in the lower half corner, it shows you your particular progress to the next level. Once you hit level 4, your horse acquires additional attributes, such as being able to slide and slide in turn, which doesn't seem necessarily useful until you've used it a few times. It's basically like having an e-brake for your horse. And I have unlocked this level in one of my other horses um, that I have, and I found it quite useful, which is why I'm taking the time to make sure I get the bonding with this horse up to the right level. This horse is a racehorse, and I got him as part of the special edition pre-order. So, this gives you pretty much his stats, the type of things that, whether he's clean, and as you can see, he's clean. I just brushed him anyway, his calm, his mood, and so on. Then you can go into some of the individual things and see, his status. Now, the same thing is true for your character as well. So if you go in there, it'll give you some average stuff. It shows my weight is good. I'm not too overheated. You will freeze, you will sweat, you will get overheated. I got overheated. I was in a playing poker and I was in a winter outfit in town and I started to get overheated and it was like he was drunk. The screen got a little fuzzy. But it was only for a split second, but it was only just like a warning to let you know he was getting overheated, which I thought was pretty interesting. Um, these go into individual things. You can always track your status and what perks you have and other stuff. I'm really not worried about all this stuff right now because I'm pretty early in the game. So moving back now. Let's see what else. All right. This is another tip for you. If you have a lot of high bounties, here's what you do. Now, I didn't find this out. I learned it kind of by accident, but didn't know what I was learning. When I looked it up, it turns out this is the best way to get rid of bounties, especially if you have very high bounties like I do, which is one of them's like $300. That would be almost my entire bank right now. And I've played a number of hours to get that money. So the way they suggest to do this is to spend all your money or donate all your money to the camp, which is one of the actions you have to do in the game, and then go get arrested and spend the night in jail. And what the most of the suggestions are is that that becomes your mission for the day. You basically go to every particular area where you have a bounty and get arrested. You spend a night or two in jail, time passes in the game, and then you get released, but you don't have to lay out all the money. So it's an idea where if you're at the level where I am, where you're pretty much wanted everywhere, it's not such a bad idea. However, I'm just a little concerned in actually earning back that 400 bucks. Now, it's easy as hell to spend that money. And that's
Yep.
what I'm going to do now is I'm going to ride into one of the towns and spend half of my money, and then I'm going to give the rest to my camp. So back to the map. Now, since this is pretty much the major town and the first town you start out with, I'm going to go to this area here. I have a mission in this town as well, as you can see there. Oh, that looks like some convoluted trail. Let's take a look at that. Looks like the northerly route we'll be taking.
Yep.
Alright, let's go get it. Maybe you want to take a second and see how fast this goes. I always never hold the damn button long enough. Okay, we're on autopilot now. And you know, it's kind of cool to see the game in a cinematic perspective like this. I think, you know, look at that little rabbit sucker. Basically, if it crawls, flies, or swims, you can shoot and kill it in this game. Well, you can kill it or capture it one way or another. So, you know, and then the same is true for any humans or NPCs. I have roped NPC characters and left them hogtied on the side of the road. I actually got in trouble for it. So, I didn't do anything. All I did was rope the guy and left him hogtied on the side of the road, and then I got this warning. Wow, look at that. Gotta remember this area. Some elk and over here. I left him on the side of the road, and then I got this warning investigating, and then, you know, look, I didn't wind up getting a bounty for it because I think I got far enough away. I also, what I do is every time I go to a camp, I change my clothes. I shave, and this also tries to keep your negative honor level a little bit more towards the middle. If people don't recognize you, you know, they're less alerted to you. However, once you get a bad reputation in a town, it follows you. In the beginning of the game, and this is not really a spoiler, you get into a bar fight in the first town. This was shown in many of the trailer videos. It's pretty much the one where your character gets thrown out the door and you wind up fighting in the street. So, me telling the story is not a spoiler. So, after you get that fight, no matter what happens, win, lose, or draw, whenever you go back to that town, and in particular that saloon, people, you know, I mean, NPCs will say, oh, don't mess around in here anymore, or they'll make some other offhanded comment. No matter how honorable you are, my honorable level was in the white, which is, you know, good. And, you know, every place I went. Now, I'm here in the town here, I can show you what I mean. And that's it. We are in Valentine. That was the whole ride from where I was, which is a pretty good distance. And here too, that's my waypoint that I'd set. So this is the first town that you go into. Oh shit, I just ran that guy over, and I did not mean to do that! Damn it! As you can see, unarmed assault, that's a new one on me. I gotta run away now. Because if you stay there, they will come chase you. The posse will come, and if you have an open bounty like I do right now, they will shoot to kill. They will not try to capture you, they will try to kill you. So I'm going to go hide out here in the woods for a little bit. You see my wanted level is going on there. They're looking for me too. Yeah, you guys just catch that? My horse just took a shit there. That was cool. I have no idea if you can make him do that or not. I don't know. Toilet humor always makes me laugh. What can I say? Okay, right there it shows you it's 11 a.m. It's 48 degrees. My outfit is pretty good for where I am. Alright, so my wanted level is down. Oh shit. By the way, you can fall off the side of a cliff with your horse. Oh no, 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 no. And if you do, your horse will die. And if you don't have a revive potion, but I do, you will lose everything that the horse is carrying. So that's an important tip for you too. In your satchel. You will have a horse revive kit. You have a horse stimulant. No, where is it? Stimulant, blah, 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 blah. Horse reviver. As you can see, I have 3 of them. I'm carrying the max. I have not yet had to use it. I haven't lost a horse, so. But right now, this horse is carrying a lot of weapons, and it would really suck. Okay, my bounty is $110 here. Holy shit. Jeez, I don't even know if I can go in town to spend the money. What should I do? And let's see if I can go into town. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Morning.
Howdy.
You pretty much can talk to any non-NPC character. In fact, there's only been a few I haven't been able to talk to. Also, it is a good tip to listen to what people are saying. You'll pick up information about, jobs and scores. Uh-oh. Damn. Yeah, I guess that answers that question. Get the hell out of Dodge. I'm out of here. Uh-oh. Now, a good tip is to get off the trail. Alright, so basically it looks like I have no choice. I have to clear my bounties. I can't do shit. Honestly, there is really nowhere I can go now on the map because of this damn mission and this posse that chased me. I had to kill like 8, 9 guys, so, I mean, just to get away. So, in light of my current circumstances, you guys are going to get to see the get rid of your bounties mission, which is really not a mission in the game. Okay, set my waypoint. Let's get the hell out of here. Oh, there's a friggin' guy, Sheriff! No! Don't make me have to kill you! Oh boy, here it goes. If you noticed there, my bounty went up another $20. Turns out I thought this guy was the sheriff. I was shooting at him. Another thing the game doesn't tell you, reloading is circle. Finding the actual button control map was kind of a chore. It wasn't like as easy as it's been in other Rockstar games where you could find your the map of the buttons very easily. Alright. So, what I am going to do is you also have the ability to upgrade the camp. In order to unlock, it looks like Dutch is coming over to talk to me.
Out and about, you know.
I missed you, son. You find anything interesting?
It's strange country out there.
That it is.
Now, I haven't been gone that long. You guys saw I was at the camp. Looks like Dutch has got something to say, though. Or maybe not.
Yes, Arthur?
Nope, I guess he doesn't. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend all my money. Now, as I was saying before he interrupted, you can upgrade the camp and to unlock fast travel, which look, I can tell you from Red Dead 1 is a vital thing. You have to have fast travel. The distances as the game progresses become too large, and fast travel is a legit thing that you need. So, in order to do this, I've learned is you have to upgrade Dutch's tent first, and then your own. Now, yours is right here. This is yours. And so, as I said before, let's change our clothes because clearly I'm wanted. And the first thing is what you look like. So, I have a couple of custom outfits. Looking for my third one, which doesn't seem to be here. Oh, there it is. I'll go with the light look. Let's get rid of those gloves. I don't think we need those. The detail work on the leather stuff and various things, the holsters, the vest, the saddles, is just incredible. Offhand holster. There it is. That's what I want. Ooh, I got a new one available. I like that one a lot better. Now, I've been fooling around with this a little bit, trying to get my mustache to grow like really long and, see how far I can really get it to go. So I basically just trim my chin and the sideburns and stuff like that. I have not had to trim this mustache in a while. So it grows actually pretty slowly, I can say that. The beard grows much faster. All right, back to the mission at hand, which is to get my shit out of hot water. Okay, this is the camp ledger where you donate to the camp. And right now the camp has $1, and I can tell you when I left that it had a shitload more. Alright, so as you can see, Arthur, and I'm pretty much, I'm Arthur, so all those contributions you see in there are from me. So, let's go right over to upgrade the camp. No, I'm launching, so I went past it. Okay, so I upgraded the first level. And if you see, as you move the controller, it circles what you're about to buy.
How you holding up? I have nothing to complain about. All right. Fellers. Mr. Williamson.
Well, these are other things that I can buy. Remember, my idea is here to reduce my wallet to nothing. Spending a lot of money. Just want to take a second here to make sure I buy what's worthwhile. Let's buy the chicken coop. As long as everybody's eating good, I'm sure they won't be complaining. Okay, I got $14 to spend. Alright, camp has no money now, so I'm going to close this. And then I'm going to go over here and contribute and give the rest of my money. This is sort of a necessary evil. Alright, I got no money. And Dutch's tent looks a little better. Let's see it. Alright, let's go back to Valentine now and go get arrested. Oh, maybe it'd be a good idea to take all my weapons off too.
Thank you.
Don't worry about it, Reverend.
I made a fool of myself again.
We've all done that, Reverend.
I'm bitterly ashamed. Really, I am.
Life is good. Oh, life is good. You hear that, Mr. Pearson? So all of you keep busy. And the worst of what's out there. We made it.
I don't think I'm gonna lose any of this stuff, so. However, I do want to move my weapons to my horse and not be carrying anything more than my sidearm when I go to surrender.
Easy. Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Okay, when you see that there, that means that that weapon had been moved to your saddle. Okay. So as you can see, it's off my back now. Let me pull my weapon and show you that I've upgraded it. Go to first person view. I think it's pretty badass. Okay.
Yep.
Alright. Take me to jail.
Okay there.
So basically, I could go into town and wait for somebody to come after me, but instead, what I'm going to do is I'm going straight to the sheriff's office. Now, way I understand this is you can go in and instigate somebody out on the street and get the cops to respond to you, or sheriff to respond to you, or you can go inside the sheriff's office and antagonize them and then surrender, which is what I'm going to try and do here. So if you notice here, I went to the cinematic view, but I'm in a gallop instead of a flat out run like I was before. So obviously, this is really no good. So I'm going to come out of this and kick up the pace here a little bit.
Faster.
As you can see by using this feature, it just makes, the distances they just feel much shorter. It's just goes a lot faster and it's much less tedious. Do not run into that guy, goddammit. As you see, we've reached the town outer limits. The horse slows down automatically. And he should run right up to the sheriff's office.
Think that's cause there's so many O'Driscolls about.
Darn fool! What the heck do you want?
And don't pass the sheriff. We're going to hitch our horse out here.
Howdy.
Like a fine Western gentleman. Now, honestly, I'm just going to tell you, I have no idea how long I'm going to actually be sitting in that jail. So, in light of that, you can't forget my horse. In case you didn't notice, my horse's name is Cappy, and that's only because I just did not have the time to think of a better name. Alright, I forgot to take myself out of,
Oi.
Now, if you just do this to feed your horse all day, you're giving him the lowest thing that you have available in your inventory. I'm going to brush him. Just remember, I'm trying to get to level 4. And then we pat him to give him some love. Alright, now we go to jail.
Hey, I've seen your damn face before.
Save me!
Hands up, asswipe. Let's go. Oh, hell, you're coming with me now.
What? I hope that wasn't like death, because I did surrender. Okay. Alright, that's one day. Alright, I mean, that wasn't bad. Gotta admit. Little nipply out there. Where is my horse, though? That is a concern. Oh, there he is. Now, yes, I have a mission there if you're looking at the mini-map, but I'm not really going to worry about that. Now, did you hear that? Or maybe you didn't hear that. As you walk through the town, people talk about you. It's pretty cool, actually, I think. And by the way, some of these tracks, which I thought was another thing, are different. As you come back different times, you'll see less, more tracks, different types of tracks, which I think is totally awesome. Another thing that just like kind of makes me go, wow, this game is just ridiculous. Alright, so that takes care of that one. Now, I'm not sure exactly what town. I believe it's Strawberries where I have the other bounty. But in order to check that, so I don't waste my time fast traveling, I'm going to go to the post office, which will have the list of all my bounties. And check that out before I take the time to travel to that particular area.
Hey, fuck it. Move! What the hell?
Sometimes I think these people forget what side of the road to ride on. Okay, so here's the train station. The post office is just over here. Now, I gotta admit, I've been to this town at least 7 or 8 times. This is absolutely the first time I've seen the train stopped here. However, I usually don't come to this side of the town, part of the town. I don't think I should be on here, so see if I can find a hitching post here. Now, if there's no hitching post, you can hitch your horse to the ground, which I thought was pretty cool. This is also my first time being in here. I mean, look at the friggin' light and the dust particles coming through the window. I mean, freaking awesome. See if we can talk to this lady.
Sir.
Morning.
Well, good morning to you. Now, I'm taking a look at this because I have no idea what this is. That looks like a mission. So let me take a look at some other things here, because clearly there might be some stuff to find here. This is one of the things that you need to acquire first for a treasure hunt mission. Alright.
Welcome,
Let's
welcome.
find out how bad a boy I've been.
Christ, I'm liable to get robbed with this much coming in.
West Elizabeth and a Burrino. Being that I have no money, can't take a train even if I wanted to. See there, I forgot to do my own trick. I mean, the problem is I don't know where the frick West Elizabeth is. I don't know where the hell it is. Oh, I guess it's over here. So yeah, I guess I gotta go to Strawberry to clear my bounty. Where's the sheriff's office? Alrighty. Cool version on the map. Damn horse took a crap near my boots. Alrighty, so I'm gonna set up auto travel. This is a little bit of a ride. I am not getting involved in anything. I'm gonna stick to my mission. I'll be back after a short break. Enjoy the ride.
Keep clear of the wagon, sir.
Ah, sons of bitches. Quiet. You ain't going nowhere. Yeah, yeah.
Alrighty. Now, I stepped out of the room and it's still riding there. But as you can see, he slowed down because when I went through the town, clearly he got slowed down. I don't think my horse is wiped out yet, or tired, I should say. Okay, interesting. You can actually speed it up in cinematic cam without coming out of it. So I just sped him up a little bit. No, I'm not helping you. Sorry.
Mister!
Nope. Now that was a robbery we just rode by there. And I could have intervened and helped them out, and that would have done a lot of good for my honor level.
What's your scope? Keep away!
See, this is a quirky thing. A guy in the damn wagon decided to stop. I'm heading right up to the jail. Now, all in all, when you look at that, that was not bad. I mean, that was a pretty quick ride. It wasn't that bad. A minute or two. Want to make sure my horse is secured. You always want to do that. All right, let's show him some love. Okay. Give him a quick brush. Make sure he stays clean.
Yeah, that's better, boy.
All right, let's go piss off the sheriff.
You ain't a tourist, so I'm guessing you're a bounty hunter. Posters usually go up on that wall there.
Little over Kane, ain't you?
Let's see if I can antagonize him, for crying out loud. He's not letting me antagonize him. Should I point my weapon at him? I don't know. If I point my weapon at him, he might shoot me. I have a $300 bounty here, so I really don't understand why he's not being antagonized. Alright, I'll point my weapon at him.
You not here!
Arrest
We
me.
get our mark, man, no matter what!
No, don't shoot and kill me! God damn it!
Hold you, cowboy!
Really now, would you just
That's not what I wanted. Horse scum. Come on, horse, get me the fuck out of here. That did not go as I had planned. Get over here, let me get on you. Get on the horse, god damn it, get on the horse! I don't want to shoot any more of these guys. Fortunately, I don't think they were on their horses, so I don't think they'll be able to catch me. Oh shit! God damn it! Get up, buddy. Come on. I'll give you some help in a minute. Almost out of the search area. Now, just because you're out of the search area does not mean you're out of danger. If you run into a lawman on the road, they will re-engage you. Alright, let's get off the trail here. Uh-oh. What is that? I'm hearing
There
something.
we go.
Okay. Take care of my horsey. It's definitely probably hurting right now. Alright, that's what it looks like when you hit your horse to the ground. I do not know why it is not letting me choose the horse thing. I do not know. No, maybe. That's how you do it.
All right, boy.
Alright. I'm going to stick to the mission here. Oh, I just ran over that rabbit. I just don't feel like going back to skin him right now. I just want to get this bounty cleared.
Wait! I recognize your filthy stench anywhere!
Don't shoot me!
You crossed...
Alright, I did not want to shoot this guy. Oh shit, man. God damn it. Well, I gotta tell you, this mission is not going the way I had hoped. These guys are on horses. I am going to have to kill them. Yeah, you are losing me because my horse is goddamn fast. So basically, I am so friggin' wanted in this town that I am shoot on sight. However, the good news is my bounty has not gone up.
Slow up now.
Alright, so I'm gonna need to rethink the strategy here for a second. So, I cannot go to that town, because as you can see here on the map, it's totally redded out. So, what it appears is I'm going to need to open up another town in West Elizabeth to be able to clear this bounty, one where they don't want to kill me on sight. So, this is a perplexing situation. I know this is a pretty big town here, so I think we're just going to have to hope that I can
Yep.
unlock it, number one. Number two, that I can get there without being killed. Okay, went into cinematic mode. By the way, if you want to switch your view in cinematic mode, just press down on R3. Alright, this is some sort
Hey,
of
move it.
settlement here.
Yep.
Picking up the speed a little bit. You know, I mean, I would say one of the things that, you know, like keeps impressing me is that it doesn't look like they did much just texture mapping here on the environments. The degree of detail and diversity of the environments just, you know, I mean, I gotta say, it's one of the things that if you're gonna talk about how good this game is, you just cannot ignore the environmental factors, you know, that and how they play in the immersion. The immersion of the game is outstanding, but if the environment just is not believable or doesn't play or doesn't look as beautiful as it does, that immersion just kind of falls off. But then when you add the sound effects and the other elements of the game, it just enhances everything. Um, I would say one of the things that's probably sets it apart from,
Yeah.
you know, most games trying to dazzle us with graphics these days is the lighting. Uh,
Identify yourself.
I don't know what that guy wants, but I don't want to know.
Fresh
I
out
ain't
of a
buying
pistol
any.
in his pocket. Get on it. He's making crowds. Look behind.
Who the hell are these guys? What the hell was that? Now, I have no effing idea what the hell that was all about. That might have been a rival gang. It might have been the posse in that area. I have no idea, but as you can see, they made quick work of me. Now, I have no idea where it's going to put me on the map. And well, the good thing is I'm not back at base camp. So let's see where we are. Oh, not too far off course. Alright, Blackwater. As you can see, I guess I am really wanted in that area because, shit, the whole area is red. I don't know if I can go there, but I'm gonna continue my quest. I'll clear this bounty.
Break's over, boy.
Yeah, breaks over my.
Yep.
That's right. So what I believe is going on is that my wanted level is so high in this area that I am wanted dead or alive. So the question is can I actually get into this town without getting fucking killed? And I think the
Easy.
turning point is maybe here at this river. Again, just take a look at that. I mean, it's ridiculous. Yes, those are fish in the water there. Now, if I encounter a lawman, I am going to surrender immediately. Yep, see, I'm wanted dead or alive. I gotta get out of here. Holy shit! What the hell? Holy cow! Oh my god. Well, look, I gotta say that. I mean, vicious. Vicious. So, my highest bounty, and I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to ever clear it. Now, let's see where I am on the map. I'm still on the other side of the river. Okay, so that destination is pretty much shot. Okay, looks like my wanted level in Strawberry in the town has reduced. I think what we're going to do is try a very slow approach.
Yep. Yeah.
Now, there's really no sense in going hunting for anything since I'm trying to maintain no money.
Yep.
Kind of makes me wonder if I should have helped out with that stagecoach robbery as I was heading into town before. Alright,
Easy there.
let's try and take this slow. Yeah, I know my bounty is 300. I mean, think about this. This is pretty funny. I'm trying to get arrested without getting killed. So, I think it's kind of amusing. And, you know, of course, I'm behind this guy in the goddamn carriage again. I'm not going to worry about my horse. I just want to see if I can get through this.
You after a bounty?
I ain't out here looking to get friendly. Now
So,
get
we
away
got a
from me.
poster on the wall just there.
You're pathetic, my friend. You must be real dumb, huh? Chasing after real men with your badge. What the heck? Don't I know you? Don't kill me.
Okay.
Damn it! You're coming to jail right...
Thank God. Shit. Alright, it took that much effort to get arrested. It's easy to get killed in this game, that's for sure. Wow, 29 degrees. It's chilly. Alright, now to prove my pointer from earlier, let's show if he's cold. I'm going to go to my player. As you can see, he be cold. Core down rate. How much? 900%. Yeah, I think he's cold. So how do we solve that problem? For those that need to know, go over to your saddle. Rather go over to your horse cargo. How the hell is it? I always get this wrong. Alright, come down here. Let's see, which one do I have here? I want the Winter Gunslinger. Okay. He should be nice and toasty now. Now, since I've been in there for a couple days, I guess, my horse needs to be fed.
Yeah, good boy.
Does appear I am running low on horse supplies as well. Oh, he's cold.
Here you go, boy. Okay, boy.
He should be good. Alrighty. So, we have accomplished our unwritten mission goal for tonight. Let's see. Now, but I'm still showing red here. What the hell? Why? Oh, because I guess the point here is I have not unlocked this area in the story, and that might be the reason why it's blocked off. However, if you notice, most of the rest of my area has been opened up. So, now I need to figure out so I know I have one more bounty, but it's like a low bounty and I don't have any money anyway. So, this is what happens with this game and this type of game and most Rockstar games. Is like, okay, well, what do I do next? I got so many different things I can do. So, like in this particular case, I'm over here in Strawberry, and these yellow things represent missions, and these white things are chance encounters that lead to missions. Blah 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 blah. And then I have extortion stuff to do, or well, rather what they call loan sharking. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set this chance encounter. I'm going to set that as my waypoint. And that's where I'm going to head. Now I'm going to prepare myself for that because I'm also going to go hunting along the way. So between that location and where I am now, I'm going to go hunting. So I'm going to break out my varmint rifle and my bow to cause the least amount of damage. And I'm going to head the hell out of this town. Now, I won't go into details, not to spoil it for you, but that bounty that you saw me just clear in this town was in direct connection to a mission. So in other words, I didn't do anything. I didn't go into this town to kill anybody to satisfy some dark desire or some shit like that. I mean, it was part of the mission. So, kind of sucks that I wound up with such a high bounty, to complete a mission where it was unavoidable. So, but I think I think what it was, they brought it so early in the story.
Easy now.
Let's see if we can help this guy.
Yep.
Please, quick! You gotta get this off me. I'm going numb.
All right, buddy.
You all right? Oh, this looks bad.
No, I'm not all right. It's real bad. Help me now, or I'm done. Keep at Oh, God, you did it. Praise Jesus. Oh, God.
Don't be reaching for no gun there, buddy.
For the blood. Thank you. Oh, I was done for. You saved me. Thank you. Take something from my bag for the trouble, though. I'm gonna take a minute now. My leg feels like it's on fire.
That's it. 6 pistol cartridge. You better have some more than that. Damn. I come all the way over here for 6 pistol cartridges and 5 rifle cartridges.
And the thing, I almost didn't.
Drink this for the pain.
You can see there I gained some honor by doing that. Being that I have 3 bottles of whiskey, that was no big deal.
I'd be dead now, if not for you.
Damn right. Alrighty, I'm out of here. Catch you later, buddy.
I'll be thankful every day that you heard me hollering.
Come on, boy.
My horse doesn't like that. And that's how fast a rabbit gets shot. Now, since I haven't eaten in a while, I am sure that he's probably hungry too.
Let's go, boy.
Well, I just hope you notice the pinkness of that rabbit, because by the time I get where I'm going, he might not be as pink.
Yeah.
Oh, another one. Nah, I wasn't ready. Birds are a pain in the ass to shoot, though.
Yeah.
I've shot turkeys, ducks. I even shot a, I don't know, it was like a sparrow.
Whoa.
What do you think you're doing? I don't need no new friends on the road. Get lost.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Yeah, I could have robbed that stage. Right now, I'm not really, I don't have any money. I'm not really interested. I guess I could have made some money that way, but sucks being a good guy. One of the things that bothered me, I went into the general store and I was like, okay, I wanted a white hat,
Okay, then.
and I couldn't get it.
Hope you ain't got many mouths to feed in that crib.
Now, I have stolen one of those already, which was actually pretty cool. I rode up alongside the wagon, the oil wagon. I jumped on it, knocked the guy out, and took control, and threw him off the wagon, and took control of the wagon. And then I was able to sell it. Not a lot of game on the route here.
Throw it up.
Oh, see, I said that, and look what we got. Let's go do some deer hunting. Pretty good size whitetail though. Ooh, a perfect pelt. Very nice. Looks like we got some other critters over here to kill too. Alright, this is only the second time it's rained since I started playing the game. But you gotta really give them props how that rain just started. It started slow and then picked up. I mean, it's freaking epic. Now, I thought I heard some critters over here. Let's go investigate that. Now, actually, hunting is a good time in the game and in real life to do in the rain. Now, my horse is following me, so I need to put this away and then tell him. Let's see if I can do this.
Go on.
Okay, I told him to stay. Alright, now you see that little thing coming off my body? That's my scent. And that'll tell you if you're downwind or upwind of your target. Right now I'm moving upwind, or downwind rather, which isn't going to be good for me in hunting. But I could have sworn I heard a vermin over here. And I'm picking up a trail. You saw there off in the distance. Yeah, you're right. I did not have my weapon out. Squirrel, though. Alright, I just dropped him. Squirrel wasn't worth the effort. I was hoping it was something a little bit bigger, like a raccoon or something.
Easy, easy. Easy, whoa.
Alright, so I've come to my destination. Put my gun away. I don't want to get in a gun battle. Let's see what this guy wants. Oh, shows money.
Knock, knock, Mr. Robe.
No przepraszam, co pan robi w moim domu?
God damn it. English?
Uh,
You speak English?
Me, Silesia.
Yeah, good for
Upper
you.
Silesia.
I'm here for money that you borrow from a German man.
Aha, German. Mein Herr, sprechen the Kaiserreich.
I don't
ja?
speak German neither. I'm here for money. Money that you borrowed from Leopold Strauss.
Leopold Strauss.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So it's time to pay. Where is it?
Oh, well, no, have nothing. It's very bad winter.
We've all had a bad winter, pal. Where is it?
Oh, no.
Somebody about to get his ass kicked.
Now, you remember where you're keeping that silver?
Potrzebuję trochę czasu. Znajdę ci pieniądze.
Oh, still don't understand you. Where is the money? Gold, dollars.
Nie rób tego. I have nothing. No. Please, no. Don't have money, but I have this. It's good. It's good. It's valuable. It's Warszawa, yes.
I have your things. Okay? I have anything in here or out there.
Yes.
Better be something somewhere. must have come here with something.
Alright, I already have cigarettes.
Don't even speak English.
Oops, wait a minute, let me open that drawer because Dutch needs a pipe. One of my other things. But
Longer I
unfortunately, I
look, the
can't pick
madder
up
I
that
get.
pipe. This guy ain't got shit. Now, it's kind of odd that all of his cabinets are already open. Something tells me this boy getting an ass whipping. See, this is really odd that, you know, all the drawers are already open. And there's nothing to take out of them, so... I'm just being thorough here.
Very valuable, good.
Not good yet.
Alright, so I'm gonna pretty much assume that... And this guy really doesn't have anything. Oh, maybe it was a glitch, because all the drawers were open. Let me go back in now that I've closed them all, and see if there's anything here that I can take. Nope. Just making sure that I didn't miss anything before I beat the living shit out of that guy and possibly blow his brains out. Oh, God.
What you got behind there?
Co? Przepraszam, nie rozumiem.
Move aside.
Prusakom nie można ufać. Amerykańcom też.
What do we have here?
Moja obrączka, nie!
Just keep quiet.
Alright, well, I'm not getting the option to take him on or to beat him up. And all there was one ring in there, and that's hardly what I suspect to be worthwhile.
Nie rób tego! I must eat, proszę!
Okay, that should about cover things.
Alright, that mission is that's really a side mission. I don't really consider that a spoiler.
There we
Ooh,
go.
wild boar. I'm gonna miss my chance on that.
Wait here, boy.
Alright, if you noticed in that last encounter, it said that my health core was low and I needed to sleep and eat. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to eat. Squirrel tail. Real hillbilly food. I mean, just take a look at that fire. I'm going to go to first person so you can see what I'm talking about. I don't think you can in this, that's right. Alrighty. I'm going to take a quick picture. And this is what you do with your photos, and then I'm going to pretty much wrap up the stream. And that's what your full photo looks like. Actually, let me bring it up. Turn off my info. And that's pretty much it. Alright, everybody, for TLN, this has been RocketRob99, and I'll see you all out on the battlefield.